Bikonu ụmụnne m mkpụrụ mmiri na guzoro ọ ga-enye gị obi ọma ọ ga-eweta ego enweghị ọ ga-emere gị na-awụghị imebi ndụ gị bikonu eji m Chineke rie unu ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m ụna anwala mkpụrụ mmiri.
Look, young man, if you bash my car, I will call my husband. Do you know who my husband is?
Madam, what is your problem? You just hit me. You want to kill my family?
Oh my gosh, excuse me, did you just hit my car?
I beg, come on this motor mister for road. You don't know say fuel cost?
Don't tell me that one.
Sure, you tell me say you get change. I beg, don't give me my 100, not pay me with anybody.
Madam, let the conductor breathe. Don't suffocate me.
Okay, I better not delay me. I better give that uniform and the 20 naira me come on for road.
You don't hit my car.
Join us on Boss Road Rant Mondays to Thursdays from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. only on Boss Radio 98.9 FM Owerri.
Alrighty, a beautiful Monday evening to the beautiful people in the beautiful city of Owerri. I hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. Do not forget that this is Boss Radio 98.9 FM, radio for the boss mind, and I am no other person than Jupiter, and you are listening to Boss Road Rant, a show where we talk about everything that goes on in the streets, everything that goes on the road, everything that happens in the markets, everything that has to do with transportation, everything that has to do with food, and basically every single thing that we see on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, it is the start of a new week, and I'm thinking in my head, how was your weekend? Like, what did you do? A lot of you probably went to church. A lot of you probably stayed at home. A lot of you probably went clubbing, you went to flex up and, stretch those ligaments a little bit. I get it. It's all right. And I really want to know, I want to know what you guys have been doing. I want to know what you guys have been up to. And today is Monday. You already know what it is. You already know how we kick it. Mondays are usually city palaver. We're gonna be talking about some of the crazy things that happen in the city, and I'm going to tell you guys the question of the day in a bit, but before that, do not forget that we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Boss Radio 98.9 FM. It's quite easy for you to, as a Boss Road ranter, as a ranter in general, it is crazy for you to tell me that you are not following us on any of our social media handles. That is crazy. It is bonkers. You need to be following us. Head over to our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button and smash that bell so that you get the notification. Same thing with our Facebook. Go over there and follow us, like the page, so that as we just went live right now, I would say like 3 minutes ago, you would get the notification instantaneously, and that's just basically it. And if you're someone who you want to keep listening, maybe you travel a lot and you still want to listen to one of your favorite programs on Boss Radio, it's so easy, so easy. All you have to do, if you use an iOS or use an Android phone, all you have to do is simply go to the Google Play or the Apple Store and download Boss Radio 98.9 FM. Just download the app and you can get it everywhere. If you want to use our website, www.boss989fm.com. People, I keep telling you, we are everywhere. You have literally no excuse to not listen. You have literally no excuse to not tune in. And that's just it. Alright, so today's question of the day, you already know how it is. Mondays are kinda strong. I would use the word strong because we talk about I would say very strong pressing matters. And today's question of the day is something that I know that a lot of us have experienced, and the reason why we need to talk about it, the reason why we need to share our experiences, is that someone else out there does not fall victim. Do you get? So that someone else out there does not fall victim. So the question of the day is, when it comes to scams, Have you ever been extorted? I don't care what it is, whether it happened on the road, whether it happened in social media, because there are a lot of things that people ask that we're seeing today that is crazy. The other day, someone met a lady met a guy on social media, and this is crazy because, well, I don't want to go into, there's something I wanted to say, but I don't want to say it. All right, now she met this guy, they talked, and he looked like he was a happening guy. Let me use that word, happening guy. So they decided to go out, came out. He put on an expensive perfume. I wasn't using I wouldn't say a big phone. He was just using a regular phone, and she was feeling his vibe because he was dressed okay. So how you paint this picture of I've made it, but you haven't actually made it. This thing that people say fake it till you make it, but some people actually take it to the extreme. Yeah, so that was basically what it is. So she was enticed and kini. So like, okay, let's go out, let's hang out. But she had no idea that this person was a con artist. No clue whatsoever. So when they got there, they were taking they were taking what they were taking, the wine, the barbecue fish, and the rest of them, and something happened. Now he took her phone. Let me make a call, I'll be right back, my phone is a little bit down. She gave him the phone, and that was it. Like, that was it. Until date, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say till date, but personally, I've not heard anything concerning it again. But that was it. She had, and she couldn't pay. Now she could not make any phone call to be rescued and nothing like that. Now that is one scam. So her phone was gone, and if maybe her bank app and any strong information was on her phone, then probably it's gone. It's just gone. And this is someone you don't know. You don't know his house. You don't know where he lives. You don't know anybody that is related to him. You just met him, and so there are a lot of scams out there where guys dress to impress, but they're actually con artists. So what my question is, when it comes to scams, have you ever been extorted? Have you ever been in that situation? And if you have, what was the experience like? That is what we're going to be talking about today, people. Well, you already know that we do not dive into it straight up. We have to go on a short musical break, and then when we come back, we do what we do. Okay, do not forget that we are also, well, you can still send us a message on WhatsApp using the number 080-699-2999. And when we come back from a short musical break, the numbers to call are, as usual, 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. So at this juncture, we are going to take this short musical break, and when we come back, we are going to dive straight into it.
Until they break my heart, oh, I see something. I know you don't show me love, but they feel like true love, yeah. I can see everything, they feel like true love, but I don't believe you. Say I don't believe you. If when I want to believe you, yeah. Say I don't believe you. So they don't do me back, don't do. They don't break my heart, they don't do. But deep down in my heart, I do wish for that special love, so my love. So they don't do me back, don't do. They don't break my heart, they don't do. But deep down in my heart, I do wish for that special love, so my love. Show me this love, they show me. I swear down that they feel that Michael Jackson thriller. Oh no, Lisa, I swear down she been do me. I no go lie, she been fool me. She make me want lose it. She get me to my life, you make me fall in love. But you don't do me, girl, in me, I never know. I take follow you from Magic down to Roma Calabo. I say you game with the dog right, that's from my mind. I don't believe you. Say I don't feel believe you. If when I want to believe you. Yeah, say I don't feel believe you. Original love. Original one that man. They don't do it back to you. They don't break my heart to you. But deep down in my heart, I don't wish for that special love, some my love. But I know I believe you. Say I don't feel believe you. But when I want to believe you. Yeah, say I don't feel believe you.
It's STG.
Original love put me back to Donu. They don't break my heart to Donu. But deep down in my heart, I don't wish for that special love, some my love. So they don't do me back to Donu. They don't break my heart to Donu. But deep down in my heart, I don't wish for that special love, some my love. Oh yo, yeah. Oh yo, yeah. What you do me, you don't try. You told me, baby, we outside. I fed yet in a bay, I'm inside. Sorry, na can't be tell me why. And then you know me, I day online, waiting for your text, so I know fear. Nkaboma people say goodbye. I didn't yanchi, I want my style, but I forgive you. Na kwa ukwe. I'm about guess, yeah. You don't say I got you. And stop crying, just sweet. Sleep well, my lover. I will be fine, my lover. And my love for you be forever. My brain, konyamede. The jammy walk was a take it. I didn't run me out for me, they did. See me pan nothing, I hear me say it. My brain, konyamede. The jammy was a take it. I didn't run me out for me, they did. See me pan nothing, I hear me say it. You for tell me how he did. For paradise, some drag, I said, okay. These are blessings for your man, now me pray. From paradise, some drag, I said, okay. You for tell me how he did. For paradise, some drag, I said, okay. These are blessings for your man, now me pray. From paradise, some drag, I said, okay. It's ya from don't ya maso. It's ya from don't ya maso. At an early age, I Jesus apart. My first love, my lover. Jam me walk of at an early age, I Jesus apart. My first love, my lover. Say na jam me walk my brain, konyamede. The jam me walk was a take. I didn't run me out for me, they did. See me pan nothing, I hear me say it. My brain, konyamede. The jam me was a take. I didn't run me out for me, they did. See me pan nothing, I hear me say it. You for tell me how he did. For paradise, some drag, I said, okay. These are blessings for your man, now me pray. From paradise, some drag, I said, okay. You for tell me how he did. For paradise, some drag, I said, okay.
My baby, and I know. You say I've been pretty fellow. This my skin come yellow. You say I know sappy also. I know sappy also. You were sleeping well. I was searching writing songs and I was working double. I was working double. As you know there for me, every my cross go Calvary. Listen to reading my melody for me. There is one feet to see, one fact. Cause you know there for me, every my cross go Calvary. Listen to reading my melody for me. There is one feet to see, one fact. Cause he say, let me more. Echo, they cannot go follow. I to pray, let me more. I've been working hard, I cannot go follow. I to pray, let me more. I've been working hard, I cannot go follow. shows killed out on the same night. The same night I was thinking about dead nights. But shawty, ain't know it's her fifth right. A fine face and the body on skin tight. Skin tight so you know it all fits right. Man, this year I was giving them fist fights. Fighting on my demons at midnight. While blowing back, asking my windpipe. Told her no slipping my right. Now I'm at the O2 past midnight. I'm playing 2 nights and I'm outside. Feels right, now you know it all feels right. I told them not to sleep on me. I told them to go see something. Who wants to see me? Go pay money. I told them not to sleep on me. I told them to go see something. Who wants to see me? Go pay money. And me more. And me more. At your. Think I knock off on you. I do pray, and me more. I've been working hard, but I don't go for you. I do pray, and me more. At your, think I don't go for you. I do pray, and me more. I've been working hard, but I don't go for you. I do pray, you can I should be wishing for me. I do pray, I should be wishing for me. I do pray,
yeah. Brianni and Jason Derulo. Trust me. She one day from, like if I one time, now she come from I think too long, she want to test in my kakara. My dear, make I tell you, I know they one day do like say me I supposed to go holiday, but I want to stay. She thought I was lazy, so baby don't blame me. When I hear the shit be screaming my name, driving her crazy. She want it on a daily. She call me on the phone, say she want to know if I come back again. If I come back again, I give her like I'm a Yankee kid. She make her go. I'm a Yankee kid. Oh, it's 3 a.m. and I've been drinking.
Me with they clean on the house. Now me with they wash on the car. Now me with they cook no. Now me with they wash on the cloth. Now me with they walk on your shop. Now me with they hug no. I become a person for my happiness. So stay be my own. Everybody get bro, no me say your own bro, I see my own. That they put on my plate, food on my plate, fit no to me, John. Even as things no they go my way, even the days I no get nothing at all. I mean where they drive your bus, I mean where they drive your keke. Me where they run around. Na me they do the job. I become a person for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get bro, no me say your own bro, I see my own.
Alrighty, we are back. Do not forget that this is Boss Radio 98.9 FM, radio for the boss mind. And like we always say, when the small boys sleep, the boss takes over. And you are listening to no other person than Jupiter. And this is Boss Road Rant, a show where we talk about everything, and I mean everything that goes on in the streets and everything that you see on a day-to-day basis. And today, which is our Monday, our City Palava Monday, we are talking about some of the scams that you have encountered, whether virtually or in person. That is what we're going to be talking about today. Like I said, the reason why we share some of these things is so that someone else out there who's probably, who may be a victim would kind of like understand that they're actually being set up, or they're actually being prepared to be swindled or something. And that is the reason why we share some of these stories. So right now, the phone lines to call is 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. Do not forget that we are live on Facebook as well as YouTube at Boss Radio 98.9 FM. So feel free to ball in and drop your comments, because this topic is something that everyone has one thing or the other to say, and that's basically it. That is basically it. And also, if you want to send us a message on our WhatsApp platform, it's as easy as texting the number 0806-999-2999. And at this juncture, I believe we can start taking calls. Ooh, I kind of lost you there. Do well to call back 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. The question of the day is, when it comes to scams, have you ever been extorted? Very strong question. Hello's on the line. Do well to call back. Having a skeptical, a jumpy start. It's a Monday. Remember that it is a Monday, so make sure that your agility is quite high. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys another I wouldn't say story, because it's something that actually happened. So we're going to take that in a short while. Hello, who's on the line?
Hey, GP, how are ya?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Christabel?
I'm good. Happy New Week.
Happy New Week to you too. How was your weekend?
It was okay. Okay.
You're sounding like you went flexing. It was okay.
No. I was sitting at home, but it was okay.
All right. So how was what's the traffic like at World Bank right now?
World Bank. Yeah, zoom.
Okay, so let's dive into it real quick. When it comes to scams, have you ever been extorted?
Nah.
You've never been extorted. Well,
No, but I've experienced it though, but they did not extort me.
okay, so what happened? What did they try to do?
Okay. So when I opened my account, the first account I opened like 6 years ago.
All right.
So this number they called me, and like I'm calling from social bank, and I'm the person that is I don't even know what was in charge of my account.
Okay.
That
Your accounts officer. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That have I received my ATM card?
Okay.
I told him yes. He said okay, that there's some issue with my account. That I should tell him I should tell him the last 6 digits of my ATM card. I said okay. That I did not come with it. I was at work that time. I did not come with it to work. I was at home, and he said okay, we'll find another way. He ended the call, and then he called me back and said there is an OTP that dropped on my phone. I should call the number for him. I told him okay. I looked at the number and I made sure I was not calling the right one. I called the wrong number for him.
Okay.
He put it. I said, it's not working. Did I check when? I said yes, it's the number. He said okay, I should wait. He'll call back.
So you tried to scam the scammer.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not a scammer, but I'm too smart for that.
I get.
So he was like, I did it to him like 5 times. That's why he called me. He was like, are you trying? Are you joking with me? I said, you joke how? I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay.
It was not then that he understood that I know what he wanted to do. And I told him, see, if you're trying to scam somebody, you definitely got the wrong person, because me at the correct Nigeria. So you cannot scam me.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Christabel, for sharing that one. And a lot of people have actually experienced it. A lot of people have actually experienced it, whereby they've received phone calls, and maybe because they didn't have the right information, they did not know that your bank whatever will not call you and start requesting for your bank information, because it's literally there. They wouldn't call you to request for such things. So someone like that, if let's say Christabel was in a situation whereby she didn't know, or she wasn't enlightened, let me use that word, enlightened, she would have given up her details, or she would have given up that OTP that was requested, and that's more 20 million naira that is in her account would have just vanished. And then Christabel will lie down in the middle of the road and say, my God, what have I done to myself? But that is why we share some of these stories, so that people, because I'm very, very sure, that a couple people don't know that this is a way that people use to, scam them. So that is what we're talking about today. How, when it comes to scams, have you ever been extorted? Hello, who's on the line?
Yeah, Judith.
Hey, my brother, what's popping?
Very good. Yes, Christian, calling from Akaba.
All right, Christian from Akaba. What's the traffic like?
I've been here since yesterday.
Since yesterday?
Yeah.
How was your weekend if you were in Australia yesterday?
It was fabulous, but in my house.
Okay. Let's go with that. So, when it comes to scams, have you ever been extorted? And, what's your experience with that?
Well, I was about to be.
About to be? Okay, share.
Yeah. Some years back, there was, I think, my first experience with the bank. I never had a bank account. But, like, also, I was doing, let me say, around 14 years.
Okay.
So, I was forced to open an account. And a bank officer just forced me, a lady, that I should just get an account. So, I opened the account, collect a SIM card. In 1 week time, I put money inside 2 hours.
Okay.
To enjoy the account of a thing. So later, I got a call.
Okay.
that they're calling from my bank that I should kind of send them my card number. And then I was using MasterCard. So I called the last 4 digits of the ATM card. So they asked me that I should check my phone. They sent me a message. But surprisingly, I was not using that particular number.
Okay.
Because
Are you still with us?
The number. Yeah, I changed the number, but the number still reflects on the this thing.
Okay.
On the bank.
Okay.
So I told them I'm not with that particular number. They insist that I must send them the number that I'm with the phone. This and that. I said I'm not with the phone currently now. It was how they were kind of trying to force me to get the number for them. I was like, wait, are you serious? Are you sure you're calling from bank? They said yes. I said, don't worry, I'm going to the bank right away. So I'll give them the number.
Okay.
So
and how old were you at that point?
I was at 14, 15 years.
Okay.
So I told them that I'm on my way to the bank because the bank was close to my house then.
Okay.
So when they heard that I'm on my way to the
touching story. Do well to go back, Christian, and share that one. Now it's still the same thing. A lot of people are still getting scammed through the banking system, and it's quite funny. Hello, who's on the line?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Chinedu, calling from Port Harcourt Road.
Okay, Chinedu. How's the traffic at Port Harcourt Road?
Everywhere is clear.
Did you flex this past weekend?
I was left in my house.
Tell us the truth,
No, I was in my house.
All right. So when it comes to scams, have you ever been extorted, and what is your experience with that?
Yeah, so just 1 week ago that I opened my account at First Bank.
No, don't call names. Don't call names of
okay, sorry.
All right.
Nah, they want to collect the remaining 500 that I have in my account. They asked me to send my account number. I was like, so fast. Just 1 week ago, my brother.
They asked you to send your account number.
Yes, and I was like,
wait. Your bank called you and asked you to send them.
No, my bank.
I'm guessing they said that they were calling from your bank, yeah?
Yes.
So they called you from your bank and asked you to send them your account number that is on their system.
Yes.
So these guys don't even have sense, so I swear. Good.
I was like, open my name. Where you not Chinedu? Where you not Prosper? Where you not? I was like, and they even told me that if I did send that account number, they are going to block my account. I was like, okay, now wait, let me tell you.
Block your account.
Then I called my account officer.
Okay.
And I asked her, are you the one calling me? She said no. And I told her that so yes, they are calling me. They said that I should send my account number. She said that, and I said okay. So only for me to wait for like 15 minutes, they called me again. I told them that if any gun no. They asked me to send their card number. I told them that I don't have card. They should send card for me. Okay. They say okay, no problem. Today they did call
All right. Thank you so much for calling Chinedu and for sharing that one. Still on the banking issue, it seems. Now this also raises a question. You literally just created an account, so how were they able to get your details? This is a very, very strong question. How? Because technically, the only people who have access to it are the bank people that you opened your account with. Check it. Hello's on the line.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
I don't know if your phone is calling.
Hello? I can hear you.
My name is Ofoji.
Okay, calling from where, please?
I'm calling from Owerri.
Okay, what part of Owerri and what is the traffic like there?
Everything going normal.
But what part of Owerri?
I did those places.
Okay. So, have you ever fallen for any scam attempt?
Yes, so.
Okay, what's your experience?
That is one time where we are being buried in our village.
Okay.
My phone just rings.
Okay.
I just pick it. The person that called me just asked me, I think your name so. I think it's my name. Get as they are collect my NTA card. I see it, I collect it. They say, the problem that they use two name and they open the account. Okay. I see it, I use two name open my account. They say that my account have problem. They want to do it where I suppose send my they call me. I said, okay, if my account to get problem, I will know. They say, no, I have my NTA card there. I said, I don't see on the road. I did I want to pray. That's why they walk. They say, which I will take close the work. I said, I must close work in 8 hours by 5 o'clock in the evening time. I said, okay, if I reach that 5 o'clock, let me call them and they will tell me to call a number of my that NTA card. They will use it and repair my account. I said, okay, I think if I reach that 5, I'll call now. Then I reach because they go after 5. They call me again. They say I never finish my work. I never reach home. I say I'm on the way going to my house. So I told me I did talk. They call me say I don't get them. They cut my phone. They never call me again until today. That's where they take off.
All right, at least you did not fall victim to it, and thank God for that. Thank you so much for calling. Now, there are also some scam attempts that happen in broad daylight. These are not phone calls that come in and people requesting for your account details. These are things that happen on the streets. One that happened along Tetlow. I'm going to talk about it, but let's take this call. Hello, who's on the line? All right, Prince Ima, what is the traffic like in your area?
In my area,
go ahead.
No traffic, but the roads are terribly bad. The old Owerri road is bad, and there is no traffic on it.
All right.
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
The road is terribly bad. When I hear people say they are concentrated in some little way, and I begin to wonder which road. The only service government road is the old Owerri road.
All right.
The one that apart is Owerri Oka Federal Highway. That's at the Banana Junction.
All right. What we're talking about today is scams. Have you ever fallen for any scam?
They have tried me severally.
Okay. Do you care to share?
I've always given to them that I know their antics.
Okay.
So when they call these days, they have another strategy. They tell you they are in-law, but their sister is in hospital. Having come, they tell them, okay, continue to treat him or her.
Okay.
Until when you get
Okay. Are you still there?
I'm still there.
All right.
So when they try and they don't get me, and they begin to cause me, and I call them back. This time I use the Yoruba word only. I call them only. And they know these languages. So these are people who have to be very careful with them. They are fast takers. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that one. Do not forget that we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Boss Radio 98.9 FM, radio of all the boss mind. And also do feel free to drop a comment in our WhatsApp platform. We are going to be taking those comments in a short while. The numbers to text rather is 080 6999 2999. Hello, who's on the line?
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Yeah, I'm good. It's BY from Irritating.
I could tell. What's the traffic like at Irritating?
The traffic is okay, just that there's a place that the road's spoiled, so there's big traffic there. But aside that place, the road is okay.
All right. Now, how was your weekend?
The weekend was there, nothing much.
Okay. Now, have you ever been scammed, and what was your experience like?
I've never been scammed, but just tried me. Like one day, I just came back and I saw a missed call.
Okay.
And I just called the person back, and the person picked and said he was calling from my bank.
Why is everybody having banking issues? Why?
They told me it's a very common one.
Yeah.
So the guy was not like, he's calling from my bank. I should
send him your PIN and the rest of them.
Anyways, I should tell him my PIN. Like, he told me where I caught him was that he said I should don't I know the bank I was like, if you're calling me from my bank, why would you tell me to mention the name of my bank? And I told him another bank. He said yes, that's the bank he's calling me
Just
from.
imagine.
So that was like, and he was actually in a welder shop. I was like, wow. So the bank has a welding shop inside it, or
see, it's a new innovation. You don't know these things. That's just it.
I said I should call the number on my ATM.
Okay.
I was not like, guy, you're no wise, and he said, calling me, and he ended the call.
That's just it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, banking issues, Abby. Thank you so much, BY, for calling and for sharing. Now, banking issues are just everywhere. That's why I said that there are still people who do not know that these things exist, because maybe you've not experienced it, or maybe no one has ever told you that I've been in this particular situation. That's why some people are not aware of it. So that's the reason why we share these things. The phone lines to call are 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. I wanted to share a story, but hold on. Hello, who's on the line?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Destiny calling from Owerri.
You're who?
Destiny calling from Owerri.
Okay, Destiny. What part of Owerri?
What bank?
And there's no traffic, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever been scammed?
No.
Has someone ever tried to scam you?
No.
So you've never been scammed and no one has tried? You're lucky. Do you know anyone who has been?
Yes, my brother.
Okay, so what happened?
They called him and told him to...
Hello? I'm guessing we have to let you go. So the thing that I wanted to tell you guys that happened at Tetlow, apparently, now this is, I don't know if it's like a trend for those of you who are living around Tetlow. Do be careful. Let me tell this story now. What is this? Hello, who's on the line?
Miss Christopher, I called back. I want to say something now.
All right.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this happened to my auntie.
All right.
She boarded the bus. She was going to her house.
This sounded like one chance, but go ahead.
So she was in the bus, and not many people were in the bus. They were like 5.
All right.
So we started this conversation that yeah, they were coming from China, and they have goods.
Okay.
And they have goods that they want to sell. I have so many goods, and they also have one Ghana musical bag that's huge with dollars. That people should come and buy and invest. that they're also doing investment stuff. So my aunt said she now wants to pull out to. It was somebody that was decided that now said that she should come, let them do this stuff. That is like it's going to bring enough profit. So she now put him out to the conversation. That was how they got her.
Maybe, and I'm guessing that person that spoke to her was probably one of them. Definitely one of them.
One of them.
Hiding in plain sight. Chai.
And they told us to go to her house and bring money to come and invest.
And she went to her house, brought the money, and came.
She did not bring the money.
Okay.
She was still living with my mom then. She was not married. So she came back and we were starting everything because my mom used to do trade then.
Alright.
So she was transacting everywhere, looking at where my mom used to keep the money. So she was not looking. My mom came into the like, what are you doing? She said, she was not doing anything. I saw you touching my bag. What were you doing?
I was just looking for breadcrumbs.
The way she was behaving, my mom noticed that it was something abnormal.
Okay.
So she now followed her when she left the house because she did not see any money. She now collected my dad's ATM card and went to withdraw money from his account.
That's serious.
No, seriously, it was there that my mommy now saw. I said, what are you doing? She did daddy the ATM with her. And she wants to collect money. She wants to collect money.
Are you still there?
My mom gave her a very, very, very sounding slap before she got herself. And the people, they now called her. She now told them that she's no longer interested.
Okay, the slap did a factory reset to her brain and she realized.
Exactly.
Okay, so thank you so much for calling. So it appears that there might be a fixer-upper for a lot of people who are going through some of these things. A slap, a hot resounding slap may just be what you need to get fixed. Hello, who's on the line?
Yes.
Kindly turn down the volume on your radio set.
Okay, I'm moving out of my radio.
Alright, what's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Edgar calling from Momoguma.
What's the traffic like over there?
I'm in my house.
Okay, now when it comes to scams, have you ever been on the receiving end?
Many times, but they have not succeeded in either one.
Praise the Lord.
One of them is, I'm a retired officer.
Alright.
And as I retired, my pension scheme was one. Somebody called me and said they have a better scheme. That I should transfer my money to them. So,
as investment or as what?
No, so that they will be managing it for me.
Imagine. Okay.
So I thought about it. They kept calling. When I know before I'm not taking action immediately. They called their higher officer to call me, who is an Igbo man.
Okay.
This company is based in Abuja.
Okay.
So they called me, that higher man is an Igbo man, and introduced me, told me everything, why is better for me and so on.
He was trying to convince you.
Yes, I thought about it seriously, and one day the lady that was calling me before now told me, okay, I told her, okay, I'm interested, what do I do? He now told me how I will go to my bank and collect something from their pension unit and so on and so forth. It was a long process.
Okay.
So that senior banking officer, another day called me. I told him that your junior officer has told me things to bring. He said, no, I don't have to go through all that.
Okay.
All I needed to do is forward to him my pension pen.
Okay.
I thought about it. Handing to him my pension pen, I don't know this man. I have not met him before. I thought about it. I said, I don't even know you. Handing over my pension pen is just like signing over my account to who I don't know.
Exactly.
So I told him this, he was angry. He was angry. Just do this. He was angry. Just do this thing, send me the thing, I will handle this thing for you. You'll be earning much more money. I cut off my phone. That's when I knew that they are scammers.
Okay.
If I took action, my whole saving of my whole year of working, they will clear it.
That's a
And
serious
I don't know
matter.
them.
And yes, how are you going to trace it? Like how? How?
No how now.
That's what I'm saying. That is like the exact question I'm asking, because there is literally no way that you can do anything about it.
At all. If I had sent that my PIN number, I would have the old.
But God had other plans, and he spoke to you and said, my son, do not try this.
Yes.
Do not try this.
God saved me. Glory to his name.
Amen to that. Thank you so much for calling.
I love your station.
Thank you so much, and we love you too.
I keep on listening to you and I enjoy you. I've done a lot of things from your radio. I've got land from your radio.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay. That is just what it is. Thank you so much for calling.
Yes. Okay. Well done.
All right. Now there you have it. A lot of stories to go round. I was talking about the thing that happened at Low. You see, somebody just said they bought land, through us. What do you think? When the boss does things, that's just how it is. I mean, we're not boasting or anything. It's just what it is. Hello, who's on the line?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm doing alright. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Precious. I come from DC.
Your name is what?
Precious.
Precious.
Yeah.
Okay, Precious. Have you ever been scammed?
No.
Has anyone ever attempted to scam you?
No.
Do you know anyone who was scammed? I'm guessing that's a no as well. The phone lines to call us 09092229922 or 09122677989. Those are the lines to call and share your experience to help someone else out there who may have fallen victim or may not have at this particular time. And if you want to bone into our WhatsApp platform, the number to text is 08069992999. Now back to the story that I wanted to share with you guys that happened alongside Tetlo. Someone now I'm guessing this is like a format that a lot of people use now. So someone was going, I believe he was either going to the office or going home. That particular part of the story, I do not know the exact detail. So now he was stopped by someone who claimed to be from Senegal, and was saying that he came here with a lot of goods, came here with laptops and Apple phones, and where they docked it or where they dropped it, the people don't want him to take it because they said he has to settle them with a lot of money, and they're trying to use him because he's not from Nigeria, and that some of the languages that they're speaking he doesn't understand them, and kini. Now listen carefully. So whilst he was doing that, someone seemingly was walking by and asked, what's the problem? Then the person who was on his way normally now explained, okay, this guy met me and he said this and he said that and he said this. So whilst they were talking, the man now said, Nigerians, Igbo people, that's how they are. They want to use this man, and most times, because I've heard this kind of story about 3 times, different areas, and most times the person who always says this thing is usually within the age range of about, I would say, 45 to 50 or 45 to 55. Now they will tell you, okay, let's go and help this man, let's go, he's not from our side, let's go and do this. So now the guy went with him. They didn't go to the area, and then when what they were telling him was, don't worry, once we get our goods, we're going to give you 5 laptops, and we're going to give you, that is what the Senegalese man was saying, we're going to give you 5 laptops and we're going to give you maybe 2 iPhones or something like that. And the guy was This is a guy who he wanted, to have, maybe he would sell it, to have more cash in the account or something. So he was intrigued. He wanted to do it, and he just followed them and got to the area. Now he forgot about where he was going to. I don't even know how that's possible, but I'm thinking it is what we call touch me, touch me, touch me. So he got there, and they now had to branch. They stopped at a section and were talking, and then the elderly man now told him that it's best for him and the supposed Senegalese person to go in and talk. That if they now start doing anything, the guy should come in and ginger them or something like that if they start talking anyhow. Now he now said, but definitely they're going to want small money. He now brought out I think 1,500 naira from his pocket and asked the guy if he had any money on him. The guy said what he had was about 3,000 in his pocket, and he said, okay, bring it, we're going to use it, it's going to go a long way. They now told him, wait here, let's go and see if we can sort it out, but stay vigilant, stay alert, you understand. Took his number, they even took his number. So they now left. 10 minutes, nobody had called him. 20 minutes, nobody had called him. 1 hour, nobody had called him. 2 hours, he stood there for 2 hours. And I think this happened around 5 p.m. at night. He stood there for 2 hours and he didn't receive any call. He now started walking towards the direction that they were. Like, he was confused, like, what's going on? What's going on? Now, this is a lot of people. At the end of the day, they took his 3,000 naira, and that's just a c'est la vie. Bon voyage to your 5 laptops and your 2 iPhones, and that was just it. So this is a format that a lot of people are using, and like I said, the reason why we're talking about all these things is so that once you are put in that situation, once someone you don't know, I'm from Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, I'm from you name it, and they are claiming they have this and they have that, and people are trying to write them in your own city, and you need their help. Just kind of use your number 6 and say, bruh, you can't do that to me. You can't do that to me. So do not forget that you are still listening to Boss Radio 98.9 FM, radio for the boss mind, and this is Boss Road Rant, a show where we talk about everything that goes on in the community, everything that goes on in the streets, everything that has to do with transportation, everything that you see on a day-to-day basis. And today we're talking about scams and your experiences with them. Hello, who's on the line?
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
My name is Patience.
Precious.
I'm calling from Jos. Yes, Patience.
Patience from Jos.
Yes.
Okay, all the way from Jos. When it comes to,
I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, where is my bell? Yes, this is my bell. There it is. Welcome.
Thank you.
To Boss Road Rant.
Thank you.
All right. So, have you ever been scammed?
Yes, I have. Yes.
I'm feeling for you, but go ahead, tell us your story.
But okay, it was on a Sunday. I was coming back from church, so someone called me on phone. It was like,
are you there?
Hello?
I'm thinking that Patience is having 1 or 2 network difficulties. Do well to call back, Patience. I'm sure it was an issue from the service provider. The numbers to call are 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. Hello, who's on the line? I kind of lost you there. Okay, so at this juncture, I'm thinking we should, check out our social media platforms. Do not forget that we are live on Facebook and YouTube at Boss Radio 98.9 FM. And, let's just talk. Hello, who's on the line?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Owerri.
Okay. Why am I hearing myself? Are you close to your radio?
Yeah, but the volume is down, right down.
Okay, I'm thinking you might have to call back because I can still hear myself.
Sisters.
All right, thank you. All right, for those of you who are calling while I was on that call, I'm getting your calls right now. Hello's on the line. Hello. Do well to call back. Who is over here? Hello. Well, this seems to be a network issue all around. And the phone lines to call remain 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. Hello, who's on the line?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, honey.
All right, your name and where you're calling from? Sorry? Wow, this is a serious network issue. Do well to call back. I can't hear you, and I keep hearing myself when I talk. I'm not saying I don't like the way I sound, but it's kind of distracting. The phone lines to call are 090-922-29922 or 091-226-77989. Hello's on the line.
Hello,
Good evening. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm okay.
I'm doing all right. What's the name? Where you calling from? Oh. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm coming to follow from you.
Okay, what's the traffic like over there?
Okay, normally, no issue.
Okay.
Normally.
Now, have you ever been scammed?
Yes.
Okay. Quickly tell us what happened.
Well, that was cash. It was bad of me. That was cash.
Okay.
I was scammed in the motor. Actually, I don't know the actual person I'm sitting up with.
It's a scammer.
It's a scam. It's a pocket sugar.
Okay. Let's pickpockets worldwide. The Association of Pickpockets.
What I mean that the person used with a blade tried to pop my jeans. I didn't know.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, like to be frank with you, I don't know whether the person used scam on me. And that was 50,000. My number one and my senior brother sent me to go and transfer to come for the 50,000. Man, when I came back, trying to explain to my brother, man, he find it difficult to believe me.
Wow.
But thank God, that I haven't done sort of a thing before. So
okay.
It's not easy to believe.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah. It takes a certain level of trust and I would say a certain level of being laid back to be able to believe any story that you hear these days. That's just the truth. But thank you for calling and thank you for sharing that one. Today, like I said, all we're talking about is, things that people see on a day-to-day basis, and we're treating scams. We're treating roadside scams, online scams, and, things that I feel that you need to know about. Hello, who's on the line?
Hello, this is Patience. I called back.
Oh, finally. I was waiting for you. Let's go.
So it was on a Sunday. I was coming back from church. So he was like, Cynthia, this is your husband's sister.
Mahala.
I was like, my sister is not married. All of us are not married.
First bullet.
So he was like, no. It's your sister's husband. Your sister's husband. And I said, my sisters are not married. And I said, okay, what are their names? And I told him that it's Grace and Esther. And I said, yes, it's Grace's husband.
Wow.
It's Grace's husband. That Grace went to PRS to withdraw money. So unknown gunmen shot her and the PRS guy.
Imagine.
So he said that she was seriously injured. So I was like, okay. So he said that now he's in FMC with her. So that they need 150,000 to pay for the hospital bill.
Now you go send them.
So I was like, okay, start from somewhere. I'm coming to FNC now. He was like, no. That he'll give the doctor the phone now so that me and the doctor will talk. So I was like, no. He said the doctor to start from somewhere. That I'm coming to FNC now. Now say okay.
All right.
and I cut off the call here, and he never called back.
Wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much for calling. Let's take this announcement. We're going to take a little announcement, and when we come back, we're going to continue. Okay, please listen to this announcement. PDP 2023 Imo Gubernatorial Campaign Organization. On behalf of governorship candidates and the State Campaign Council of the People's Democratic Party, Imo State 2023 Governorship Campaign Organization, we cordially invite the leaders, stakeholders, teaming members of the People's Democratic Party in Imo State and the good people of Imo State to the official flag off of the 2023 Make Imo Safe Again gubernatorial campaigns as follows. The date is Wednesday, 18th October 2023, and the venue is Kanu Wankwo Sports Complex, Chukwumawoha Road, behind Imo State University, Owerri, and the time is 10 a.m. prompt. Please do join us as we commence our noble journey to make Imo safe again. Signed by Honorable Ikenga Ugochinyere, Chairman, House of Representatives Committee on Petroleum Resources and Director General, Imo State PDP 2023 Governorship Campaign Council. Alright, so basically we are back, people. This is Boss Road Rant, a show where we talk about everything that goes on in the streets, to the community, everything that we see on a day-to-day basis. And Patience was telling us about how, it's crazy how you call someone and tell them, your sister, I am the husband. How did she even put that thing? And just fabricate one weird story that has nothing to do with your generation. It has nothing to do with you. And then they now try to own the lie or try to maneuver their way through the lie so that it can come back because they want to scam you. I mean, you're dumb, bro. You're just dumb. That's it. Hello is on the line.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, it's Daniel Lekian from Abombi.
All right, Mr. Anyalechi. What is the traffic like in your area?
Now I'm in the village.
Okay,
So
okay.
I want to tell you my experience about the scam.
Okay. Have you ever been scammed?
Yes, I have been scammed, but the more devastating one was my wife,
Okay.
which I want to tell now.
Okay.
So last Friday, my wife was returning from Owerri to Ibike. So after answering a call, she put her handset inside the bag and zip up.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm with you.
Okay. So we did not know that the two boys sitting at the back with her has zip opened her bag and took her food. So
Okay.
when and they removed her SIM card to withdraw all the money in her bank.
Okay.
Yes. That was last Friday. That's what is going on now. So everybody should be
Very
careful.
careful.
Of it. Yes, because when they get the phone, they no longer sell the phone to get money. They will be after the SIM card. They will remove the SIM card. I don't know how they manipulate it, and they remove all the money in that person's
Account.
Yes.
All right.
So, yes.
Thank you so much for calling and thank you so much for sharing that one. Right now, this particular thing also brings me back to what my uncle told me. That was about 3 months ago, where he would, I wouldn't say he misplaced his phone. He was I think he was driving, so he came down to do one or two things, and then his phone mysteriously got missing, and that was, in the market. Now, he also said the same thing, that before he could, it was late at night, so he said, okay, by morning he would go and, get a new phone, maybe do a SIM retrieval and things like that. But before, he said before 12 p.m., he just kept getting, no. He went to the bank the next day because I think he wanted to make a withdrawal using his ATM card. And, he realized that the money that was in his account was so low. And I'm not calling figures, like this figure has nothing to do with him, but I'm just trying to give you an understanding of the gap between what he had and what he had left. Now let's say you had let's say 1 million naira, and then you realize that what you have left is 50,000 naira. Imagine. And when they went to the bank, they said that what they did was they used okay, yes, I remember very well now. Even his wallet was also missing. So they got his phone as well as his ATM card. Then how did he now do that thing? Okay, he went to the bank to withdraw. The problem there was they used it to buy things on, a lot of this. I'm not going to mention this, but a lot of this top online stores that you ship things from in Nigeria. So basically they didn't withdraw because I'm guessing they didn't know his PIN. I don't know how they did it, but they did not make any physical withdrawal. All they did was use his card to purchase things online. That was all they did, and that was a devastating, very, very devastating experience for him. Very, very devastating experience. Balling into WhatsApp, we have someone saying, a guy I had a crush on from social media tried to scam me. I really don't want to go into details because it's painful, and I just wanted to say hi to you, GP. This is Monica from Owerri. All right, Monica, thank you so much for dropping that one. Let me take this call. Hello, is on the line.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm on with you. Calling from Lagos.
Okay, what is the traffic like over there?
I'm at home, so I don't know what it's like.
Okay, Oluchi. Have you ever been scammed?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind sharing the experience?
Okay, so a guy was coming back from work.
All right.
So at EBC Road, I saw some groups of guys inviting people to play a game that you use 1,000 to play the game and you have a very big phone.
Hey, don't tell me you fell for that. Don't tell
and
me.
Then I was desperately looking for a phone.
Okay.
So, and what really happened that morning that was the day I received my salary.
Okay.
So
devil.
I played the first one with 1,000. I didn't win. So they keep on teaching me to play, and before I could know it, I finished the 16,000.
Wow.
As a family then. So after much more, I was begging them to give me even the 200 that to take transfer from that place to my house, and they said no.
Wow.
So that week.
Wow.
And also my dad was also scammed.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened?
On the that according to me, he said he went to a baked Niger shop.
Let's not call names of any brand whatsoever. He went to a betting shop.
Yeah. So after betting, they asked him to give him his card to withdraw money from there. So that was how they took his money from him.
Wow. Wow. That is just the world we live in today. Thank you so much for calling. You are not a first-time caller, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm a first time.
Why didn't you even start with that? Welcome to Boss Road Rant. Welcome to Boss Road Rant. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
You are welcome. All right, so there you have it, people. So many experiences and so many stories by a lot of individuals who, who have been on the receiving end of scams. And like I said, the reason why we're talking about this today, Mondays are serious, is because I want a lot of people to become more aware so that they do not fall. I mean, things are very rocky, very shaky in the country now, so you cannot afford to get scammed with the little money that you already have. Hello, who's on the line? Can you turn down the volume on your radio set? Hello, good evening.
This is Sergio.
Calling from where?
I'm calling from Ngobala.
Okay. Now we're talking about scams. Have you ever been scammed?
Yes, I've had many trials.
Okay.
After many attempts, the one succeeded. What they did was that it was a mysterious and perfect something.
Can you move away from your radio set?
They imitated the voice of my faith pastor.
Okay.
Telling me that he needed money to complete his medication at India. And that if that money was not paid, that he will be repatriated back.
Okay.
Hello?
I can hear you.
So, exactly the fund name he calls me, his tone, his voice, everything was perfectly imitated.
Wahala.
Honestly, I paid in the first 150,000. And he was trying to find a way to pay the remaining 350.
Wow.
There's something
800. Okay.
Yes, because we do not use jewelry in my church. So when they said that the pastor was to bring in jewelry, television, I now have to say what is happening. That was when I put a call to my state pastor. And he told me, say, okay, come on, don't answer them. I said I paid in 150.
Wow.
So when I now told them that, look, your camera, they said yes, that they've been trying to scam me and that I've been stubborn for many years.
Okay.
So I told them that I'll suddenly catch them. They said, lie. That they have succeeded this one.
Did you say the first money you transferred was 450k? Did you say the first amount you transferred was 400?
The first amount I paid it was 150.
150.
I was to pay the other 350, making it 500,000. When I got to Diamond Bank, then Diamond Bank,
we're not calling names. We're not calling names of brands.
Okay, sorry. That's exactly what happened, my dear brother. There's no need hiding it. They even told me to tell the account officer to make sure that the transfer moves immediately.
Okay.
And he did it.
Wow.
He did it. Well, honestly, I don't see why we don't call the name of institutions that are involved.
There are certain reasons why that is not tolerated. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for calling and for sharing that one. It's crazy how people use clergymen. They pretend to be clergymen in order to scam people. And me, the way that I head works, I'm just guessing that is someone who is within, who knows the church that you go to. It's probably even someone, in the church. And, because to mimic his voice, clearly this person knows who he is. And this person knows who you are. I mean, it's crazy. Hello, who's on the line?
Hello, good evening.
Can you speak up, please?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Esther.
Esther? Okay. What part of Owerri?
What bank?
Okay. Have you ever been scammed? And can you share the experience in about 20 seconds?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Oh, I'm guessing it's a network issue. I think we have exhausted our time, people. We have exhausted our time. This is 5:59, and I'm thinking I can take one more call before we go. Hello, on the line.
Hello, good evening. Peter.
Hey, good evening, my brother. How you doing?
I'm okay. It's Felix.
All right, Felix. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bishop's Court.
Traffic?
No traffic here.
Have you ever been scammed?
Several times.
Several?
Physically and online. Yeah.
You,
I have
Felix,
been
that I
scammed
know.
several times.
You. OG. You. Wow.
If I should share my experience with you, like 2017, I was 2 times. 2017, I wanted to travel. So somebody came as a travel agent, not knowing that the guy was actually, scamming me.
Okay.
And that same 2017, a brother from the same village with me also told me that he's helping me to find a job at one institution like that in Owerri, Delta State. And I never knew that the guy was actually, extorting money from me. I call it scam because there was another brother too from the same village that he was also playing the same game with. He collected about 300 and something thousand from that guy. Mine was almost 400k in the name of getting a job for us.
Wow.
So, and I think anybody can fall victim to that. When your brother comes to you and tell you that he's helping you to find a job, and truly he's working in an oil company.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So anybody can fall for it. Then for the traveling stuff, anybody can fall for it too.
Very true. Very, very true.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But the last one, I was okay. All right. Maybe I've exhausted my time.
Yes, actually. But don't worry, we will always be here to entertain your calls. Thank you so much, Felix. All right. At this juncture, I believe I cannot take any more calls because I have exhausted my time. And once you exhaust your time, somebody somewhere will come and put a muzzle on your neck. But let's not go into that. But I can say this coming from Facebook before we go. Gift of this is saying, Happy New Week, Jupiter. The only scam I've encountered is from vendors. After paying, I was blocked, and besides that, nothing else. Well, a scam is a scam. Whether you were scammed on the road, whether it was a vendor, whether it could even be a baby. Well, definitely not a baby, but you kind of get what I mean. So at this juncture, we have to go. I do not want to because I'm sure the phone lines are still ringing. I'm still looking at it, and I'm sorry that I cannot take your calls. And for those who were trying to reach whilst we were still on calls and were not able to get through, I do apologize. You know how it is on Boss Road Rant. That is just the thing. Remember that we're coming to you tomorrow because Boss Road Rant comes to you every Monday through Thursday at 4:30 p.m. down to 6 p.m. And like today is City Palava, and we talked about scams and how people have gone through it and they shared their experiences. So for you out there who's listening, make sure that you do not fall for these kinds of scams that a lot of people have mentioned today. Wise up. That's what I'll tell you. Wise up. Use your head. And I'm not saying that you don't use your head for that, but sometimes I understand that sometimes things happen and it works that way. But this is basically all we can take for today. If you're a brand or any business person and you have something legit that you want to bring to the good people, Owerri and the world at large, because we're basically everywhere, Boss Radio is the right place for you to do it. You can simply send us a message using the number 0806 999 2999 on WhatsApp, and tell us your name, tell us your brand, and tell us what you're trying to put out there, and we can take it from there. So I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Tomorrow is Foodies Tuesday, so all the food lovers, make sure you get ready because it's going to be delicious. Once again, my name is Jupiter, and arrivederci.
Where there's a boss, there is a law. We've created the law for other stations to abide. The new Boss Radio, 98.9 FM. Radio for the boss mind.